Sealife Stoppers series, which is a series that Dale developed really in the late 1980s in collaboration with two Italian masters, Lino Tagliapietra and Pino Signoretto, two individuals that he met at the Pilchuck Glass School in the Pacific Northwest. I think if you really zoom in on these pieces, you'll see an amazing amount of craftsmanship and really highlighting the talents of Pino and Lino, and as well as Dale's team. There are two pieces, they're individual. There's the base, the vessel, and then there's the stopper piece that has the sea life and the putti. These are actually sculpted pieces, whereas the bases are blown glass. These pieces are pretty intricate. There's a lot of detail involved. They're created in two separate pieces. So the vessels are blown individually, and then the stopper pieces are actually sculpted glass. So probably from start to finish, you're looking at 2+ hours. And then they have to cool overnight. This could be up to 2 days for pieces on this kind of scale in the annealing oven, so they cool down very slowly. He loves to return to St. Petersburg, fell in love with it in 2004 with the exhibition at the Museum of Fine Arts, and then working with the wonderful people at the Maureen Arts Center, again going back to Dale's feeling of importance for education and the mission that the Maureen Arts Center has. It was just a natural fit.
The Chihuly collection is very, very important to St. Petersburg, but I wanted to give you a little bit of history as to why it is here. And you go back to about 2004 when there was an exhibition that took place in St. Petersburg and in Orlando simultaneously at the two fine arts museums in those two cities, connected of course by the I-4 corridor. And it was a tremendous success. It was the first time there was a real large-scale Chihuly presence in the state of Florida. Part of that success was that people took notice of it, and the Maureen Arts Center was trying to figure out a way to help subsidize and help support its mission of arts education. We had a donor come forward who made that happen. Beth Maureen, who's the founder of the collection and the reason why it is here, realized that having something like that here in St. Petersburg was important, and it would help support the arts education mission for the Maureen Arts Center. So in July of 2010, the Chihuly collection opened on Beach Drive in downtown St. Petersburg and has transformed downtown St. Petersburg much the way that the Dali Museum transformed the city back in 1982 when it first opened up, or any of the other museums that have come into downtown have really had a positive impact on downtown St. Petersburg since then. What we have today, and really through the 30th of June, is a special exhibition that will refresh the experience for most visitors who have been through before. It's a chance to see these 7 new pieces that have never been seen here in St. Petersburg before.
I would encourage people to go to the Maureen Arts Center website for more information about all of the fabulous programming they're doing, as well as what's happening here at the collection. And then for those folks that are interested in learning more about Dale and his career, we have a website, chihuly.com, that really talks about his history. He's been an artist working actively for over 40 years, and there's a wealth of information there for those that want to learn more about Dale. If you haven't been here, come down and see it. It's an absolute jewel. Dale worked with Albert Alfonso, local architect out of Tampa Bay, and I think it's an unusual presentation of Dale's work in this beautiful space. It really is a real jewel. We're thrilled to be here. It'll run through June 30th, so come down and see it before they leave.
it's always nice to come to St. Petersburg. My early recollections of St. Petersburg, I was with the Orioles in 1992, and we split our complex here at, we trained at Stengel Field, and we played here our home games when the Cardinals were on the road. So we kind of shared this for about a year or so. I stayed right across the street in a hotel here, but we played here at Al Lang Stadium. And it's nice to get back here. You know, things have changed a little bit, and the town's grown, and a lot of remodelization going on in the city here, and it's just a beautiful town.
Al Lang's a beautiful place to watch a ball game. I know back when I was still playing, the Rays were here, and I always liked to come here. It was a nice place to watch a ball game.
Good afternoon, coming from beautiful Al Lang Stadium here in St. Petersburg, here with the one and only Mayor Bill Foster. Mayor, could you have scripted a better day if you even tried?
No, it's a beautiful day for baseball, just to be outside. You're here on the waterfront, overlooking the Honda Grand Prix track. I mean, this is where great sports collide, and we've got two great clubs here today in the Phillies and the Orioles, and this is why Al Lang is here, for sports, for baseball, and we're gonna have a good time today.
What can the fans expect from the ball game today?
I mean, these are some of the best prospects in Major League Baseball, so they're going to see these kids play really high-quality baseball, trying to make their team, trying to get a spot on a roster, and so I mean, this is where the game is still pure, and it's not always about the big contract. It's about making the dance, and that's what I love about games like this today.
And this year is the 99th year of baseball in St. Pete. Next year is the big 100 years. I know we have a lot of things going on next year. I don't know if you want to tell a little bit about that.
Well, we're going to try to celebrate the century of baseball here in the city of St. Pete, and really spring training started here in the city of St. Pete. Our forefathers really thought that baseball was a special game, and that the climate here in Florida, especially St. Pete, was conducive to really good baseball. So yeah, we're gonna celebrate that in a big way, and it's gonna be fun.
All right, Trey, let's hear it, brother.
Play ball!
All right, play ball, thank you, Trey.
I think it's a nice thing for the players, you know, it gets them away from the complex a little bit, gets them out in front of a few fans, and in a nice stadium here at Al Lang.
We have a mixture of young and old players here. We had a mini camp here for some players, and they were chomping at the bit to get them some innings and get them some games. So some of those guys will be participating today, and some of our younger players will be participating today. You know, they throw it in there, we got to hit it, we got to catch it, and hopefully game's got a good tempo to it. It'd be good to. I saw Dusty Wilton over there. We managed against each other during the year, so it's nice to see him.
Get a little bit more of a season feel for these guys. You know, some of these guys have only played in the Gulf Coast League, so they haven't really been in too many stadiums and whatnot. So it's a nice feel. Get out here and a little change of pace.
A lot to St. Pete. We've been involved with this program since it started. And for me personally, I played here in old Al Lang Field for the Cardinals back 30, 40 years ago, so it's always brings back memories for me coming here. But it gives our kids an opportunity to get out of the complex, get in front of somewhat of a crowd in a stadium. So it's good for them, and hopefully good for St. Pete. Relative to Philadelphia, it's been nice the whole time. We've been coming to this area for 67 years now, I think, for spring training, so we love the area.
can I say? I mean, this is just lovely. It's fantastic. We're having a great time here with my friends from Europe, and we're having a very nice time. We're here from Spain, from Italy, Germany, Estonia, Slovakia, Czech Republic, and Turkey even.
I'm an old school guy. I remember when the Mets and all the teams that used to play on this field and to play in the state, to play baseball as I did. I love to come out and reminisce and see a good game and see the stars that's going to be coming out the future and the older guys, the veterans teaching these young guys how the games to be played. The people that's sponsoring this give us a great opportunity. The people that wouldn't have, ordinarily wouldn't have the opportunity to come and see the great ball players, the atmosphere of big-time baseball here in St. Pete. It's great. They get people out to the games.